President Xi Jinping has been the most ruthless and unyielding authoritarian at the helm of power in China since Mao Zedong. Evidently, the Chinese president Xi enjoys absolute control over the political spectrum of the nation and is accustomed to silencing the voice of his critics. Hi, and welcome to TFIPost. I am your host Shikhar Tripathi. If you are watching us on Facebook, do like, share and follow the page. If you are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. Let's begin with the video report. The fanatical obsession of the leader has rendered the Chinese to compromise on their rights and liberties. The despotic rule of President Xi, which began in 2012, can be attributed to one-man rule instead of one-party system. The most recent and prolific illustration of the brutality of President Xi has been the unpopular zero-COVID policy. The dictatorial policy has taxed the Chinese populace with mass testing, targeted lockdown and absolute travel restrictions, which has shackled the Chinese and their liberties. Beijing has been engaging in flagrant breaches of human rights under the guise of an unwavering 5-year normalization scheme aimed at disease prevention and control. The underlying public discontent, which has been simmering under the surface ever since the Xi government launched lockdown policies 3 years ago, has found a brazen outlet in the form of mass demonstrations against the Chinese containment policies. From the magnanimity of the protest, it can be said that the Xi regime is witnessing the greatest domestic threat to his reign ever since the 1989 Tiananmen Square demonstrations.
Hi, I'm Abhishek Kumar, a lawyer by profession and a writer by passion, and I am a member of Team TFI. We have started TFIPost Law to cover major legal cases going around in India without leftist lenses and to provide a solid legal knowledge base for people to refer to. Click the link above to subscribe. See you there.
On the contrary, the Xi has focused all its efforts in silencing the dissenting voice instead of tackling the upsurge of COVID cases in the nation. Owing to the escalating standoff between a restless populace and an obstinate authoritarian administration, the Xi administration has decided to leave the citizen to die in an endeavor to butter its ego. Amidst the ongoing month-old demonstrations against the Chinese administration, the Xi government relaxed the COVID curbs after the COVID cases started skyrocketing in the nation. It depicts the evil play of Xi domestic policy, whereby the Chinese would put the blame on protesters for an increase in COVID cases and would mute democratic demonstrations forever. The move also throws light on the punitive intention of the government, which has never been questioned earlier by its citizens. Xi administration has compromised on public utility services and has left it to the people to either jail themselves within the four walls of their homes or succumb to the inefficient COVID management of the government. An epidemiologist and health economist, Eric Ding, tweeted a warning on Monday stating that about 60% of China's and 10% of the Earth population will likely to be infected within the next 90 days and that the deaths will likely in the millions. He further tweeted to calibrate on the future prospect of the epidemic that reads, "This is just a start," along with a video of dead body being stacked in hospital rooms and hallways. Dr. Eric has asserted that the fanatic CCP aimed at getting rid of the early peak of the virus so that there can be resumption of production. However, the philanthropist is not alone in sharing concern over the sorry state of affairs in China. Multiple media reports suggested the inefficiency of the Chinese vaccine in tackling the COVID virus, in addition to the hard-nosed attitude of the Xi government that has left people to die with no provision of health infrastructure. The current situation in China depicts the sorry state of the populace. The CCP sit back as a silent spectator and mocks the misery of its citizens. The authoritarian President Xi, therefore, under the guise of relaxing the curbs, has withdrawn the state support so as to make his citizens repent their move of challenging the contemporary lord of China.